Hi and welcome to this special MRTV live stream. Of course, today we're going to talk about the Pimax 8K and the Pimax 5K Plus. Today, my NDA was lifted, and a couple of hours ago, I posted my full review of the Pimax 8K and the Pimax 5K Plus. I really hope that you have already had the chance to watch it. Anyways, today is the Ask Me Anything. You can ask me anything about the Pimax 5K and the 5K Plus and the Pimax 8K, and I won't be bound by the NDA anymore. And all of this goodness is coming up. Hi and welcome to MRTV. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if this is your first time here, and if you're just as excited about VR and AR as me, then subscribe now and click on the bell button so don't miss anything. Yes, hi and welcome to this MRTV Live special, this special show where we are going to talk about the Pimax. This is the Pimax 5K Plus, indeed, but I also have the Pimax 8K here. So yeah, very well equipped. So you can ask me anything, and the best way to do this is actually on the MRTV Discord server. So if you want me to more easily be able to read your questions, then please go to the MRTV Discord server. The link is in the description below, and go to the Livestream channel. I'm looking at the Livestream channel at this chat right now. So it will be much easier for me to check out the messages, and the chat, the YouTube chat is also here on my screen, but the messages are going really, really fast, so it will definitely be easier for me to check out the questions on the MRTV Discord server. Again, it's a free, great resource. Go there, you will meet a lot of great people there, and yeah, it is a very, very good Discord server. So, my dear friends, I have to tell you guys that I have not slept for 2 nights because I've been working on the review that you hopefully have watched. So if probably I look a bit tired, and if I'm not as incredibly witty as I am normally, and if my English language sometimes will slip away from me, now you know why. So I am here now on Red Bull, and hopefully I can make it happen here now tonight. Thank you so much, Lars. Thank you so much, Lars Schelstede, for sending me the super chat. And Lars says sehr, sehr gut, which means very, very good. Great. So yeah, definitely I'm going to answer your questions about the Pimax 8K and the Pimax 5K Plus. I'm not bound by the NDA anymore, and most of the time I'm going to look at the chat here in the live stream. So if you want to directly speak with me, simply use the @Sebastian tag. And well, if you're watching this later and not as a live stream, then, well, this might be a bit long. This is a talk show. We're going to talk a lot here, right? So it would have been better to be here live. But anyways, if you want all the information about the Pimax 8K and the Pimax 5K Plus, simply watch my review to get a condensed version of everything that I'm going to say here tonight. It's only going to take, 30 minutes, and then you will be up to speed. Simply watch my review. Yeah, so finally, the NDA has been lifted. It has been an unbelievable journey. The last three months have been unbelievable. Thank you so much, Niall, for the super chat. Thanks for the amazing Pimax review. You're welcome. The last 3 months have been an unbelievable journey. So I was one of the Pimax 8K M1 testers. So I got the device, I reviewed it for 3 months. No, I tested it for 3 months, and I always gave feedback to the Pimax team in order to improve the device. And well, it has been really, really exciting. As I told you in the review, most of the time I had dismissed the device because distortion was just too bad. But in the end, the Pimax team did it. They managed to reduce distortion to levels where I could totally enjoy the device. And now I think this is indeed the next generation of VR headsets. It makes all the current headsets look really, really outdated and bad in comparison. So yes, this is the next big thing in VR. And if you have any questions, I'm looking forward to answer them tonight. And I want to say hi to Yassin, hi to Lone Tech, hi to CPG Geek, hi P3DZ. And P3DZ asked, do we have an estimate for what the retail price will be? Well, I can tell you that this will probably be more expensive than the Kickstarter, that's for sure. But as how I got to understand the company, I don't think they even know themselves exactly what their price is going to be. I will give them my opinion. I will write them a nice email where I tell them what I think would be the right price. I will not talk about like my idea here now publicly with you in order not to put them in a pressurized position. So I'm going to make my suggestion to them, and well, then it's up to them to take it or to leave it. And Stu JW says $99 is a good price. Yeah, but then they would go bankrupt and then you wouldn't have a nice next gen headset anymore. So it won't be so easy. And Colin Webb is here too. And Sinar Drachma, first time joining in on the live stream. Hope you enjoy it here. And Zayd asks, Sebastian, should anyone go for the 8K if not getting the 2080 Ti? I've watched your review and most of Voodoo's review so far, and I'm getting the impression that the answer is no. I really could not recommend the Pimax 8K over the Pimax 5K, really. Like, I've been looking through these two devices now for 2 weeks, since I only got the Pimax 5K Plus 2 weeks ago, and every single day I just came away with the conclusion that the Pimax 5K Plus looks better. So the Pimax 5K Plus simply looks more clear. I hoped I could convey that message in my review, that the 5K Plus simply has more clarity. It looks sharper, and the 8K sometimes simply doesn't look as sharp. I suppose it's from the downscaling and from the upscaling again. And I also suppose that it's because the 4K panel technology is just so new. These panels have just been around for a short time, whereas the 5K panels have been around for like a year. So they have already improved the production process of those 2.5K panels, and therefore the quality is simply better. So I wouldn't know why anybody would go for the 8K really, because yeah, the only thing, yes, there is a bit less of screen door effect, but things look more blurry, and well, the clarity of the 5K Plus simply is incredible. So just as I told you in the chat, just as I told you in my review, I would definitely go for the Pimax 5K Plus. It's also cheaper than the 8K, and I don't see a reason to go for the 8K at all. And well, I pledged for the 8K, and I'm going to change for the 5K Plus. So Joe Black. Hello Sebastian. Hi Joe Black. Did Voodoo agree with your findings of the 8 and 5K? I haven't spoken to Voodoo since the review. The review is just online since like 4 hours, and both of us have been like super busy. We didn't even have time to talk with each other. even though we met in Berlin for the meetup. And yeah, we haven't talked about our reviews. I haven't even watched his. I think he also suggests using, I think he also suggests getting the 5K plus, what I heard from people who have watched the review. I haven't seen Sweeviver's review. I'm not sure if it's even up. So yeah, I haven't talked to the other guys. And Vanilla Gomez, thank you for your super chat. And Vanilla Gomez asks, which headset is better for VR? 8K versus 5K plus. Vanilla Gomez, have a look at my review. I'm talking about exactly this question for quite a long time in the review. And just to summarize it again for you, go for the Pimax 5K plus. Because it is more clear. The performance is exactly the same like the 8K. And yeah, the picture quality in general is better with the 5K plus. So let's see. Dave Hugo, Seb, what's the point of the 8K when the 5K plus is better? Good question. Well, there's less SDE on the Pimax 8K, so probably some people will go for that because of the little SDE, but who knows? And wow, we have one more Patreon. Thank you so much, Joshua Meets. And now that Joshua has joined the Patreon, let me just quickly tell you about this. So, if you enjoy my content and if you would like to see more of it, then definitely join the Patreon, join the VR Elite, and well, get to know all of the insider information first. Get to know the background story. Get to know all the stuff and get to know me better and support this channel, which is very, very good. So definitely check out my Patreon page. The link is in the description below. www.patreon.com/SebastianAng. Thank you so much for your support to the 122 patrons. Just because of you, I can make this channel happen. Just because of you, I can give you honest and unbiased reviews, because I do not let anybody pay for my reviews other than you. So I'm not taking money from Pimax. I'm not taking money from HTC. Obviously, I'm not taking money from Oculus. I'm only taking money from you in order to stay unbiased and honest. And that is what this channel is all about. So if you like that, then support me with only one adult beverage a month, $3, and you will get awesome additional content. Like, for example, this story here.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning and I've just finished the English version. Yes! Now I'm going to drink this here and going to start with the German version.
Yeah, so this is me telling everybody that at 5 o'clock in the morning yesterday,
and it's done.
I'm finished
2 hours.
I finished the English version, and then I had like, I don't know, I had a couple of hours in order to finish the German version, and I just finished the German version like 2 hours before the NDA was lifted, and that was really, really crazy. Yeah, so if you want to support this channel, join the Patreon, join the VR Elite. You're going to love the shit out of it. Thank you so much, Glenn Oberhauser, for your super chat. Thank you. And you say, truly, truly great review today. Thank you. Yeah, it's like 2 hours. No, it's like 2 weeks in the making. Not 2 hours. No, 2 weeks in the making. Really crazy. So let's go back. Let's go back now to the questions. And the next questions. So I'm looking now at the chat on the MRTV Discord server. So please go to the MRTV Discord server if you want me to read your stuff, or of course send a super chat. Then for sure I'm going to read your questions. And Dr. Cube Sebastian, I'm disappointed. You didn't cover which headset is better for porn, 5K plus or 8K. Dr. Cube, are you kidding me? Of course, I'm going to give you an extra video for that question where, in the name of science, I'm going to review which headset is better for porn, the 5K plus or the 8K. So obviously look out on my channel for this very important video, in which, in the name of science, I'm going to answer your question. Weenie, why do the other two reviewers seem to show a significant performance difference between the 5K plus and the 8K, but you don't? I don't know. Well, I have tried. I have done benchmarks. I have measured the FPS, and they were super similar because I've used both devices at the exact same settings, and I got nearly the exact same FPS. So I don't know. That's just like how it is. Lone Tag, I for one am satisfied with backing the 8KX and shipping the Vive Pro. Yeah, I think that was truly very smart. So, let me have some more adult beverage here. Guys, I haven't slept for a very, very long time. And honestly speaking, I'm really, really tired. But I still want to speak with you and I still want to answer your questions. So if I'm going to fall asleep during the stream, this is probably going to go viral. I should totally fall asleep now. So Lone Tech is satisfied with backing the 8KX and skipping the Vive Pro. Yeah, of course. Of course, of course. Pushed limits, Sebastian. Have you got any? Wait a moment. Wow. And Kasi pledged $6. Thank you so much, Kasi. Thank you so much. This is truly incredible. Is this VR channel going to be the first VR channel to get 1,000 Patreons? Stay tuned to find out and help with it. So, Push the Limits asks, have you got any comments from Pimax about your review? 0, I think. Let me just check my phone. Let me just check my phone to find out if. And Paradise Decay says, great review today, buddy. So excited for the future of VR now. Cheers. Paradise Decay, thank you for your message and very glad that you enjoyed the review. So let me see if I got any message from Pimax. No. No. Unfortunately, no message from Pimax. Probably they are all drunk now. And thank you so much, Miguel Lopez, for your $4.99. That is incredible. And Miguel, you have asked me the following question. You have tested both Pimax and Star VR. Who do you think has the better headset? All right, you have asked me this question now very clearly and very clearly in my typical German style. I must tell you, from what I've seen from the Star VR 1, the Star VR 1 is the better headset. Very clearly. Well, I must say so that I only had like 1 hour with the Star VR 1 and I was not able to install anything I wanted to do. I just went through the perfect demo. Everything was just breathtaking. So that was incredible. But in terms of FOV, it was unbelievable. I couldn't see any border anymore. So that was unbelievable. I couldn't see any distortion. Yeah, it was fantastic. But I could only answer you finally if I got a review unit of the Star VR. So dear Star VR 1 people, if you watch this, just send Star VR 1 my ways, and for sure I'm going to give it the MRTV review treatment. So so definitely I'm looking forward to do that. And yeah, my first impression is that the Star VR 1 is the headset to beat, just because of the incredible FOV, because of the OLED panel, because it is an awesome headset. But as you have seen in my review, the Pimax headsets are also awesome, and probably for a much cheaper price. But well, we don't know yet about the final price of the of the Star VR 1, and we even don't know about the price of the Pimax headsets. Yeah, so I'm checking if I got any messages from Pimax, and no messages from Pimax. They are all drunk right now. Probably they're happy, and you know what? They deserve it, because they have really worked super hard on that. They have worked really hard on that device, and yeah, they turned it around. They turned it around, and they made this device like really the first truly awesome next generation headset that smokes all of the competition right now. So congratulations to Pimax for making it happen. Because as I told you, most of the time it didn't look good for Pimax. Most of the time, yeah, it was simply not good enough. But they turned it around, and I'm really glad that they did. I'm really happy that I was part of it somehow. And the future of VR is truly exciting. Limba, recommend to update from Vive Pro. Okay, would you recommend somebody with a black and white television to upgrade to a color television? This is really like the comparison that I'm using right now. Like all of the current devices, Vive, Vive Pro, Samsung Odyssey, Rift, they are all black and white televisions. And the Pimax 8K and the Pimax 5K Plus are the very first color televisions. So if somebody asks me, hey, should I upgrade from my black and white television to a colored television? I would say yes. Yes, absolutely. It's really like a breathtaking. The jump, the FOV jump is truly unbelievably great. And yeah, do it. Really. I really couldn't recommend any other device right now. You know, before I was recommending the Samsung Odyssey or the Vive. But at this moment in time, now that I've tried the Pimax and the next generation headsets like the Star VR 1, there's nothing else than wide FOV. Just, you have seen it in my review, right? You've seen it. Like the FOV difference is just so huge, right? For the current generation headsets, it's just like really, you look through this, and for the Pimax, it's like this. And the sweet spot is so sweet. Yeah, so congratulations again to Pimax. You really turned it around from not good enough to pretty good. Or how we say in MRTV land, very good. So let me read more questions now. CP Geek. Sebastian, I loved your review. I watched it earlier. Will you receive an 8KX early as well? I'm very curious about GPU requirements. Also, Has any of your testing included eye tracking? CP Geek, first of all, I'm very happy that you enjoyed my review. I was working very hard on it. And again, I have not slept for 2 nights. I will totally pass out after this live stream, but I really wanted to do this live stream for you guys. So I hope I would get the 8KX, but I truly believe that I'm going to get it because they would want me to do another review, right? If it's great. So I believe I'm going to get it early. I hope so. And I will definitely give you all the information that I got in the typical MRTV review style. I have not heard about any GPU requirements for the Pimax 8KX. Probably they don't know themselves yet, and it's going to be interesting. I have not tried any eye tracking as well. So for all the people who are now in the YouTube chat, let me tell you, I'm looking at the Discord server chat most of the time. So if you want to talk with me, go to the MRTV Discord server. It's a great free resource. The link is in the description below. Go to the live stream channel and write your question, because it's really tough on the YouTube channel to read your messages, too many. And well, of course, you could always support this channel by sending a super chat, and of course I will read it, just like I read Miguel Lopez question. Wow, and we have another Patreon. Thank you, Kamil Mushinsky, for joining the Patreon and for becoming member of the VR Elite. So Dream Rider says, Sebastian, great review. How easy is it to read text on the 8K? Easy, but the 5K plus text is better. So have a look at my review. At one point I directly compared the two with like this kind of chart, and you can more easily read the text on the 5K plus. Galug asked, Sebastian, hello. I'm wondering if I should really invest to the GTX 1080 Ti with the Pimax 5K Plus. Voodoo says that there is a difference in needed computing power. No. Between this and the 8K, I'm currently on a budget that allows me to buy a 1080, but do I really need to increase the budget to get a 1080 Ti? Okay, Galoo, K. There is no difference between the 5K Plus and the 8K in terms of performance. So probably what Voodoo is telling you is, if you want to have the same great picture in the 8K as you want it in the 5K Plus, then you need to put super sampling onto the 8K, and then you need more performance. But why would you do so? Why don't you directly go for the 5K Plus and simply have a nice picture? And as you've seen in my review, you will need a 1080 Ti for the FPS that I showed you. I don't know about the 1080 without Ti. What is the FPS gonna be? But with the 1080 Ti, you get the FPS that I showed you in my review, and well, it could definitely already be better. So probably save some more money on the Ti version. I paid like 600 euros for my 1080 Ti. That is what is 600 euro? Probably 700 US dollars, and it's truly worth it. So go for the Ti. Absolutely go for the Ti. And Iskander asked me, hello Sebastian, what is the image quality of Pimax compared to the Lenovo Windows Mixed Reality headset? Much better. And Mike Mendez subscribed. Thank you, Mike. You will enjoy it, I think. Iskander asks, the image quality of the Pimax compared to the Lenovo Windows Mixed Reality headset, which is this headset here, is so much better. Again, it's like comparing color television, color HD television to black and white standard resolution television. So yeah, the Pimax, both Pimax headsets are much, much better than the Lenovo. Much better. Much, much better. P3D asks, can you turn off the blue LED bar on the headset, or is it a necessary part of the tracking? It is not a necessary part of the tracking, it's only for good looks. And I have not found a way to turn it off, but in VR you won't see it anyways. Dan Borders, Sebastian, thanks for the review. You're welcome. Is the GTX 1080 okay for the 5K Plus? Again, let me tell you, 5K Plus and 8K, they need exactly the same performance. And thank you, Brian Obenhaus. Thank you, Brian, for your super chat. Thank you so much. It means so much to me because, well, as you know, I'm keeping this channel clean. I'm not taking money from the corporations, not taking money from Pimax, not taking money from HTC, not taking money from Oculus, and not taking money from other headset companies. Taking money from you guys, so I will stay unbiased and sharp. So thank you, Brian Openhouse, so much. Consider to become a Patreon on patreon.com/Sebastian Ang to join the VR elite. So yes, GTX 1080 for the 5K Plus. Yeah, I haven't tried it myself. As you know, I tried the 1080 Ti for my tests, and yeah, that worked very well. I don't know yet. I haven't tried the 1080 for my test, but I do believe you could play games quite well. But 1080 Ti or 2080 Ti would definitely be better. Done. Wow. Thank you. Gunnar Strandklocken pledged $25 via Patreon. Man, thank you. Thank you so much, Gunnar. That means the world to me, honestly. As you know, as you probably know, yeah, I gave up my job and I thought, hey, let's become a full-time VR YouTuber because the world needs an unbiased XR hardware reviewer. And that is what I'm doing here. So thank you so much for that pledge. It means unbelievably much to me. Thank you, man. Yeah, Dante asks, what is even the point of the Pimax 8K? The 5K Plus looks so much better and is even cheaper. That's why I'm telling everybody to go for the 5K Plus. Even though Pimax probably is not so happy that I'm telling everyone about it because, well, they earn more money with the 8K because it's more expensive. But my review says the 5K Plus is better. That's my experience. That's my unbiased experience for my 2 weeks. I'm going to change my pledge from my 8K to the 5K Plus because it simply looks more clear, more sharp, and better. So what is the point of the Pimax 8K? Well, there's less screen door effect. That is for sure true for the Pimax 5K Plus. You can still see the screen door effect, but it is on the same level as the Vive Pro, and that is already pretty good, but on the huge FOV. So that is pretty amazing. Will it look more blurry if you SS it higher? And Michael Sibilek, one time you have to tell me how to pronounce your last name. Michael, thank you so much for your $5 and thank you so much for being a Patreon. Michael, it's truly awesome and I'm so grateful to have you. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for your support. I'm truly happy to have you as a Patreon, Michael. And yeah, probably one fine day we can also meet. So thank you all for all of your comments. I truly appreciate every single of your comments. Thank you, Michael, for being such a great supporter of VR and a supporter for the channel. And tell me how to pronounce your name. Do I say it like Sibi Lech? I really don't know. Okay. Yeah, so for the SDE, there's less SDE on the 8K, but overall, it doesn't look as sharp. Will it look more blurry if you SS it higher? Actually, no, it will not look more blurry. But yeah, as you've seen, like all my tests were with super sampling at 100%, and then still the FPS were not great. So it is super demanding. It's the crisis of VR headset. Zaid, thanks. That was a really comprehensive answer. Great that I could help you here. Push the Limit says, Voodoo said Pimax 5K Plus need only 1080, Pimax 8K 1080 Ti. No, very clearly no. If you want to have the same picture, you will need exactly the same performance. So what Voodoo means is if you want to have the same picture quality on the Pimax 8K, then yes, you will need a 1080 Ti to make it look as good as the 5K Plus on the 1080. Because if you want them to look the same, then you need to super sample on the 8K. So it's a bit funny that you need to super sample on the 8K to make it look as good as the 5K Plus. And Perplexer is here. Hi. Wow, I'm super behind the chat. Sorry, guys. And Sweetviver just got the video up. Awesome. Joe Black, great review. Just want the 5K now. Do you think they can software improve the 8K? I don't know, but I think it's gonna be the 5K Plus still. And Lone Tech says, Sweetviver, hope you don't mind. I'll likely just keep watching this live stream for a while and watch your report tomorrow. I do appreciate all of your work. Sweetviver is an awesome guy, and all of you need to subscribe to his incredible channel, Sweetviver. Push limits. What are you going to do now? Now that Pimax is over. Pimax is not really over for me, you know? Now I'm going to do all the other like interesting videos, like adult entertainment. Is it better on the 8K or the 5K Plus? All kinds of questions. Assetto Corsa, is it better on this or that device? So there's going to be more videos coming up. How is it possible that the FOV is the same for a smaller panel? Yeah, I don't see any problems with the smaller panel, because probably before you had like a panel usage of 80%, and then you have a panel usage of probably 90%, but you're still looking at the same optics here. So that's why the FOV is going to stay the same. Dream Rider, did the Vive controllers just work, or did you have to do anything special to sync them with the Pimax? No, they just worked. So at one point in time, you simply have to, in the very beginning, you simply have to sync them up, just like you would sync up the controllers to your Vive, and then they are synced. Very simple. Zaid, did you encounter any popular game software that don't currently work well with the Pimax headsets? Yes, so I did encounter problems with Doom, Virtual Friggin' Reality, that did not look good on the Pimax headsets for some reason. I think they're still working on it. And then another game was like Gun Heart that didn't really work. But the other games did work. Push the limits. Happy that I didn't buy the Vive Pro. Yeah, the Vive Pro is done now. They're completely done. DGCT, hi. I hope they keep the crowdfunding prices as they seems fit the device. They will increase the prices for sure. Cliff, I use VR 99 of the 100 times for sim racing. Did you try that? Maybe. I'm on a Rift now. Cliff. Yes. Go and get one of the Pimax devices. I mean, does Project Cars 2 count as a sim racer? It's like the difference now as compared to the Rift is truly night and day. You're going to hate your Rift afterwards. It's like impossible to ever go back. It's so bad now. Really, it's tough to touch the Oculus Rift anymore. It's like so bad. The FOV is so ridiculous, and to play the racing games with that huge FOV, it's a dream. You will love the friggin' fucking shit out of this device as a sim racer. Spooktooth, great review. Can you give your honest impressions of Pimax versus StarVR now that you've used both? Yes, I can. And well, from my impressions of the StarVR 1, I had 1 hour with the StarVR 1 and I went through the demos which were like made up by the company. So I don't have the full picture. I couldn't try the StarVR 1 at home where I could install anything. So I did the demos and it blew my mind. But I still need to do the full review. So dear StarVR 1 team, if you watch this here now, do send me over a StarVR 1 review unit. That would be very cool. But from my impressions, the StarVR 1 is the headset to beat. The FOV, unbelievable. Didn't see any border anymore. On the top, not on the top, not on the right, not on the left. A bit down, yes. OLED panels, great blacks. Everything was perfect. There was the perfect demo that these guys put up. So, from that impression, the headset to beat. Push the limits. The future looks good from Pimax. Start buy some stocks on Pimax. Are they on the stock market? I don't know. French Meister. Sebastian, do you think that any remaining distortion can be eliminated with future lens software corrections? French Meister. Well, on the normal FOV setting, the FOV there's already really like nearly no distortion anymore on the normal FOV, which is already like 155 degrees, like really good, like really good, and it smokes everything that's on the market today. Will they decrease distortion on the large FOV? That would be awesome. And well, the Pimax founder told me, yes, we will work on it. And thank you, Zaid. Thank you so much for becoming a Patreon. I really hope that you enjoy the additional content. And I try to put up as much as possible. Hope that you will love it. So, Pimax founder told me, yes, they're trying their best to really to like make all of that distortion go away, and they're trying with software. And at one point in time, there's also going to be the eye tracking module. So probably they can go the same route like the StarVR 1, where they use the eye tracking in order to decrease the distortion. And guys, I need to go for a short break. I'll be back in around 3 minutes. Enjoy this Austrian folk music. And I'm back. Good to have me back, right? So, now, let's go for the next questions. Spooktooth, do you think there's any chance of the Pimax 8KX only needing one 1080 Ti? The chances are close to zero. CB Geek, do you know the approximate price difference between Stavia 1 and Pimax 8KX? No, I don't. I have no idea. Metaloholic, great review. Sebastian, did you ask about the input of the Stavia? Is it going to be as more demanding as the Pimax? The frame rate with 1080 Ti was not that great with all the games. Do you agreed? Actually, the Stavia 1 even has a lower input signal than the Pimax. So actually, the performance could be a bit higher, but I can only guess because I don't have the Stavia here for review. Fugazi, well done, Pimax. Totally agreed. Really, they did a good job. Well done, Pimax, says Push the Limits. The FOV war is on now, agreed. Bobenhaus, hi! And Glip Sonoran has just subscribed, great. CP Geek, I have not had the opportunity to sample high resolution HMDs than my Rift, but when I started getting into VR with the Rift, I had a love-hate relationship because I saw how good it could be but isn't. I think the 8KX is going to be what I'm after. Could very well be. I think the 8KX is going to be awesome. Colin Webb asks, can your 1070 handle Pimax 5K at small FOV? Well, what means handle? I could try it out for you again and give you some more FPS on the small FOV, but in general, I would say go for a bigger FOV if there's any possibility. And Bobenhaus hasn't watched my review yet. You have to do that. They're very, very good. Push limits, yeah, I need a new computer for Pimax 8KX. You're right, you're right. Yes, sim racing, I tried Project Cars too, yes. Nick Orlow asked, why is it necessary to activate super sampling if the Pimax headsets have a pixel density way much superior to Oculus Rift or HTC Vive? Well, still, you still can super sample to make the picture just look even better. Bobenhaus, Pimax 8K or Star VR for you? Depends how much money you have. A10 Pilot, Sebastian, thanks for the awesome review. That was in-depth and informative. You're welcome. Really glad that you guys like it. And could you tell me like how many people have watched it so far? Then last time I checked was like 4,000, which was incredible for a couple of hours. Okay, I'm catching up here with the question. That's great. That is great. Here, Spooktooth, awesome review. Have you heard any word about the G graphics requirements for the 8KX? No word on it yet, but I suppose 2 2080 Ti. AR03D asks, Sebastian, have you tried Brain Warp and how does that compare with FreeSync? Will Pimax update firmware when HDMI 2.01 comes out? I haven't heard anything from Brain Warp, to be honest with you guys, so I can't answer that question. Oh, this is a good question from Kimple E. This might have asked already, but here we go. Do you feel like you would be able to do some productive work on the virtual screen, like Unity editing or report writing and casual multitasking on Pimax 5K Plus or 8K? Yes, I would do that on the Pimax 5K Plus because of the clarity. Have a look at my review. You can see very clearly how clear the picture is for text. So I would go for the 5K Plus, and yes, I think you can start now to do some actual work. Axa Quatl. Hi, I've seen you on the Pimax forums, and I know you're German, right? Do you expect the 8K to have an edge over the 5K Plus with, say, RTX 2080 Ti? No. No. Or is that just required to actually play some games on the 8K with sufficient FPS, but the 5K Plus will be much better with the 2080 Ti? So there are no performance differences between the two devices. They are the same. The only difference is that the panel of the 5K Plus looks better. That's it. By the way, how did you like my review? Axa Quatl. Guys, please use the @Sebastian tag for your questions, because I'm just scrolling through and I'm looking at the @Sebastian tags. Push the Limits, for example, says, Sebastian, you're the best. Thank you, man. You're the best. Push the Limits. Metalaholic, Sebastian, how would you comment on the fact that frames were not that good even with 1080 Ti? It does show in the gameplay as the frames do not achieve the refresh rate. Yeah. Well, in VR, if you get 45 frames per second, it will be scaled up to 80 or 90 frames per second, right? Anyway, so it is kind of okay. I didn't feel any stuttering on my 1070 with the 20 frames per second. No, that was like, I could tell something is going on here, like stuff was not right. But at 45 frames per second, it was perfectly upscaled to 90 FPS or actually 80 FPS, the panel refresh rate. So with reprojection, and yeah, that was fine. That was really good, so I didn't have any problems. Exactly. Dan Border, thank God for Red Bull. I do think the 1080 is 20% slower than Ti. Also question, do you know where we can change our backing order from 8K to 5K Plus? Yes, you're going to receive an email from Pimax quite soon. And they're going to ask you, hey, do you want to keep the 8K pledge or do you want to change for the 5K Plus? Then you're going to answer, I want to change to the 5K Plus, and things are going to be all right. Perplexer, thanks again for your 100 Swiss francs super chat before on the German channel. Man, thank you so much. Totally made my day. And again, the biggest contribution I ever got here on the channel. Thank you so much. How is it possible that the FOV from the 5K is the same as the 8K with smaller panel? Well, it's pretty simple. So let's say with the bigger panel, actually only 80% of the panel were visible through the lens. And let's say now with the smaller panel, okay, then probably like 87% are visible. It didn't change anything on the optics. So why would the FOV become smaller or bigger? Doesn't make sense. Unfortunately though, Pimax did not provide me with actual panel sizes. No skillfulest, no prices have been announced yet. Push the Limits says Voodoo has also said the Pimax 85K Plus is the better one. Yes, it is. Bobenhaus, what's going to be the price for the 5K Plus? Price, we don't know yet, but it's going to be more expensive than the Kickstarter for sure. Nexus Lord, how does the SDE compare between the Pimax 5K Plus and the Oculus Go? Now, that is a cool question. So both are using the same LCD technology, and both of the sub-pixel arrangements actually look very, very similar, super similar. So actually they are very, very comparable for the SDE. So truly, truly very, very comparable. I would say even on par, and I'm going to make an extra video where I compare the screen door effect of the 5K Plus with the Oculus Go. Skid Row, do you need to have Vive's box running? What do you mean Vive's box? Pshemek, hi Pshemek, good to have you here. Pshemek asks, why do they upscale resolution from 1440p? DisplayPort 1.4 supports true 8K, 4K 120 Hz. So 2 times 4K should be not a problem. Refresh rate can be interpolated. Yeah, but they don't do. They render the, for the 8K they render the signal at 4K, then they downscale it to send it over DisplayPort, and then they upscale again. So probably that's a problem. Spooktooth, I mean the Pro is a joke. Wow, they are fucking scared now. HTC is fucking scared. Why would you buy an HTC Vive Pro now for that kind of money? There is no reason now anymore. People will go for the 5K Plus now, right? Why would you go for an HTC Vive Pro now? It is overpriced. It has a bad microphone. There's not a single reason to go for the HTC Vive Pro. So HTC is friggin' scared right now. And they should be, because, well, they are overpriced. It's the sad truth. Yasin, did you try iRacing? Could you try it on my account? Why would I try it on your account? I can try it on my own account. I like iRacing more for VR. Okay. I still have lots of things to try out, really. And Iskander says, now I'm genuinely afraid to test the Pimax before I will be able to buy it. Yes, makes sense. Spooktooth, let's spam Stavia 1 suggesting they send Sebastian a test unit. That's a very, very good thought there. But I'm simply going to ask them. But of course, you can also ask them too. Okay, Cliff. No, Project Cars 2 is not a true sim. It's a good, complete and beautiful game, but I play it sometimes. RF2 is the sim I play most of the time, but thanks for the freaking answer. Awesome. I'm still in doubt though between the 8K and the 5K Plus. 5K Plus. Stavia 1 should let us know what's the price first. Agreed. Metaloholic. Stavia 1 could send 2 units and you could maybe do a giveaway. Yes. And I could also ask Pimax to send me 1 or 2 units that I could give away to you guys. Wouldn't that be awesome? Shouldn't we all write to Pimax and ask them that? MLK asks, Sebastian, 5K Plus with 1080 Ti or 8K with 2080 Ti? Again, no difference performance-wise between 5K Plus and 8K. So 8K, okay, you might need the 2080 Ti to make the 8K look as good as the 5K Plus with 1080 Ti. So why would you do that? Why don't you directly go for the 5K Plus and get the 2080 Ti and make everything look even more awesome? So honestly, I don't get the 8K. In my opinion, they just made it up because it sounds awesome to have the world's highest resolution, but it's only for marketing because the actual 5K Plus is better. Full stop. Okay, Zaid, Sebastian, is the 1080 Ti enough, or are we going to want to upgrade to 2080 Ti? Yeah, you want to upgrade to 2080 Ti. As you can tell from the FPS that I used on my 1080 Ti system, it's okay. Actually, I really enjoyed it, right? But there's some games that cannot make the panel refresh rate at all, right? So definitely would want to get the 2080 Ti. Crunchy, now I really want to see what Oculus does for the Rift 2. Wow, boy, they are all under pressure now. Because that little company, right? I mean, like, it's really, how to say it in English? David versus Goliath? Did I pronounce that correctly? Like, you know, from the Bible, right? It's like the little guy, they really like they hit the Goliath with a stone in the face, like badly. It's like truly, this small company is putting VR to the next generation, and all the other companies are like really wondering now, fuck, what to do. Nick Odloto, I answered your question already. Dave Hugo, what a great channel. Wow, Perplexa 5,800 views already. Damn, it's going like crazy. Skid Row, I don't know what you mean. Do you need to have Vive box running for the controllers? Oh, you mean the lighthouses? Yes, you need the lighthouses, absolutely. CP Geek, when do you think we'll see Half-Life 3 on Steam VR? I think once Valve is going to publish their own headset, then we're going to see Half-Life 3. Yeah, you can set super sampling aside, Nick Odloto, and you'll still have a great image. I mean, I didn't use super sampling at all, and you see how much FPS I got, so we need the next generation already. So, Winnie asked, the 8K and the 5K Plus do have the same input resolution, but people want to know if the clarity of text on both would be equal if they were super sampled to their useful limits. Well, if you super sample if you super sample the 8K and do not super sample the 5K Plus, then you might arrive at the same results. But if you super sample both, Pimax 5K Plus wins again. Nexus Lord, is the screen door effect on the 5K Plus better or worse than the Oculus Go? I would say a tad better. It's nearly the same, but probably a tad better. But I'm going to do a video on that question. Anthony, do you think a VR cover from a Vive will fit on the Pimax foam? Yes. Spooktooth, Sebastian, you get stranded on a desert island. For some reason there is electricity and a computer with two 2080 Ti's. Do you take with you a Stavia 1, a Magic Leap, or wait for the 8KX when it comes out? Yeah, why would I wait? I will definitely take the Stavia 1. Then Border. So on the 8K, if you have 2080 Ti with high SS, could it look as good as the 5K also with less SDE? If that worked, the 8K could be considered better than the 5K Plus, correct? But then, if you have a 2080 Ti, you could simply use the 5K Plus and also super sample the shit out of it. The thing is, the 8K will also down sample first and then downscale and upscale. So it seems like there's some picture quality being lost in that process. And thank you so much. The Nexus Lord donated $10 through Super Chat. Thank you so much. It truly means so much to me. Thank you, the Nexus Lord, for supporting the channel. Thank you. Sebastian, if you get to keep both those Pimax HMDs, when are you going to hold a contest to give away one of them? Well, I suppose I have to send them back. If not, I'm going to put them... I'm going to make some kind of VR museum because I got all of those headsets. All. It's gonna be a pretty nice museum. Would you go to see it? Nexus Lord says thank you very much. Skid Row says when you use TP-Cast you still need the Vive box for Bluetooth. Okay. Not sure exactly. Nick Outlaw, so they're going to drop the price from 1,490 to 1,390 euro. For what? For the full HTC Pro bundle? They now have to go down with the price a lot. They are now under pressure, believe me. And for everyone who's wondering, on the YouTube chat, I'm reading the chat on the MRTV Discord server. So if you want me to read your message, either send a super chat, I will definitely read that, or go to the MRTV Discord server, go to the Livestream channel, and I'm going to answer your questions. Push the limits. HTC is going to hate you more now because Pimax is very, very good. Well, then they should hate Pimax because I'm just reporting on how things are, as you know. Limba asks, do you have any info if there's is coming OLED version of 5K Plus or 8KX? I have no idea on that. Cliff says, you're amazing, thanks for the answers. You're welcome, Cliff. That's what I'm here, even though I have not slept for 2 nights. And can you see that? Actually, in the German review, have a look at my eyes because I have like pink eye. Because I haven't slept at all. Sebastian, Winnie says the 8K and the 5. Winnie, didn't you win the Samsung Odyssey on my channel? Say yes. The 8K and the 5K Plus do have the same input resolution, but people want to know. I just answered the question already. Yes. Baker M, great review on the Pimax. Well done. I was wondering, did you ever get to test the Pimax controllers? It seems they have a good second gen package on the way. I did not get to test the controllers yet, but once I do, obviously it's going to be on the channel. And thank you so much, Paul Russo, for your super chat. And Paul says, no one else on YouTube is doing what you're doing. Thank you, man. Thanks for answering the question, even though you're tired. Keep up the amazing work. I will, Paul Russo. And I'm wondering, is this going to be the first VR YouTube channel to ever hit 1,000 Patreons? You can help. Check out patreon.com/Sebastian Ang to join the VR Elite. And Ashen Kirana 217 asks, have you tried Elite Dangerous on the 5K? And if so, how is it overall? Yes, I did. I did try Elite Dangerous. Have a look at my review. And it is great. The added FOV is awesome, but the black levels are not on par with the Vive Pro, or the Samsung Odyssey, or the Rift. Nerdtopia says, we will find out September 26th. Really? What is going to happen there? CP Geek asks, do many VR titles take advantage of SLI? No, they don't. Most of them don't. I'm drinking some Coke now to stay awake because it is tough. Nerdtopia, have you tried Wii VR? No, I have not tried it. Push limits, the VR world is upside down. Pimax is going to rule the VR industry. Well, they are really up for... Wow, they are really shaking up things here. And thank you, Shangelis. So happy to have you here again. Wow, Shangelis, man, haven't heard from you for a while. And hey, Seb, any news on Varjo VR yet? Different subject, I know. No, I have written an email to them. I asked them, hey, Varjo guys, do you want me to check out your VR headset? I would travel to Finland to check it out for the channel, but they have not replied to me yet. So if you know anybody from Varjo, tell them I want to check out the device. Rael Satu, did he just say he's taking coke now to stay awake? I did, but it's the drinkable kind. Fugazi, yeah, where's the competition for Pimax in this price range? And Rama just subscribed. That was a smart move. How many subscribers do we have now? Please let me know. Don't want to check it right now. And Push the Limit says the biggest problem with Pimax is that they haven't the base station ready for sale with Pimax, but it's going to happen soon. Lone Tag, Sebastian, no question, but SS will always be more accurate on the native display of the 5K Plus. Yeah, the 8KX will be the one that might make good use. I agree. Yeah, Push the Limits, 128 watching. Yes. Winnie says maybe you could find the Max SS that will improve the picture. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That would be a good idea. Push the Limits. HTC is going to raise the price for base station. Yeah, probably they would. But we will soon get the base stations from Pimax as well. Nerdtopia, when do you think Pimax will open for pre-order? Well, they're going to open for pre-order in October already. Nick Odloto, let's imagine for a minute that HTC won the lottery and buy Pimax company. Which product will they keep on the market? That's a very interesting question. Well, they will keep working on the Vive branding, and they would probably rebrand the Pimax 8K to the Vive 8K. Yes, Push Limits, 1,000 patrons. Can this be the first VR channel to reach the 1,000 Patreons? We will find out. Stay tuned. Solid Freeman, where do you get your energy without sleep? I want to learn. Solid Freeman, it's 180 people, 180 VR enthusiasts watching you and being keen on learning what you have learned about the Pimax device. That keeps me running right now. But I will definitely pass out after this is over. After this live stream is over, I'm going to pass out for sure. Ashin Kirana, love your wits, thank you. Also looking into new computer, what is the minimum spec for the 5K? Again, same thing, 5K equals 8K, same thing. And I said in my video, I recommend 1080 Ti. Push Limits, next version of Pimax will have OLED panel. That would be a dream. I should try Wii VR, it's one of the best. Cool, I'm going to try out. Bobenhaus, do you think any of the MR headsets manufacturers will answer Pimax or Star VR with their own FOV? I hope so, but I don't know. I really hope so. John This has probably been asked a bunch, but how does Star VR and 5K Plus compare? Again, I have only tried out the Stavia for 1 hour and I went through a guided demo. So I cannot know for sure, but my first impression is that the Stavia 1 is the headset to beat. Better FOV, better colors, better distortion, anti-distortion software. So far Stavia 1 seems to be the headset to beat. Question, did they confirm a 60 Hz mode for the 5K Plus so that it could run on a GTX 1060? No, have not confirmed that yet. I have 14,852 YouTube subs. Awesome, cool. We're getting so freaking close to 15,000 YouTube subscribers. So please do spread the word about this channel. This channel is very, very good. And it's definitely worth it to share this channel. Share my review. Please do share my Pimax review on your social media and tell people to subscribe. That would definitely help me out, and we can make sure that this channel can keep on working, keep on doing what I'm doing. Sebastian, what extras do 8K pledgers get if switching to 5K Plus? You'll get a coupon of $100. Spooktooth, I want to know more about the Pimax Smell-O-Vision. Yeah, me too. I will review it here on the channel. Born to be slow. Simon, do you think Pimax can improve 8K with software update to fix upscaling? No. No. Upscaling needs to be done in order to drive the panel. So no, I don't think they can do anything about it. It's a hardware upscaler. Sebastian, you made the test with 1080 Ti. And Artur Sitchov, thank you so much for your €8.88. And Artur says, shut up and take my money. Yes, I do. And for all of you who don't know Artur has successfully hacked himself on this channel for quite a couple of times, and I can just congratulate you to that, Artur. And Artur is the founder, not the co-founder. Artur is the founder of Somnium Space, the social VR world that is now going crazy, that has been funded 100% on Seeding VR, and that is doing awesome stuff. So Artur, you have just again successfully hacked yourself into MRTV, and I would congratulate you for that. And Wiley Wilson donated £10. Thank you so much. And Wiley Wilson says, love your channel, thanks. Thank you so much, Wiley, for your support, man. Thank you so much for sending me that super chat. Happy that you enjoy the channel. And Ashin Kirana, do you think the Pimax will have compatibility with the Valve controllers? Of course, it will be 100% compatible with the Valve controllers. That's the awesome thing. This is Lighthouse. It is completely compatible. Greasos, you made the test with 1080 Ti and at the end you chose 5K Plus. If you were 2080 Ti, would your decision be different? No, because they have exactly the same performance. And the 5K Plus looks better. There's no reason for me to choose the 8K. The picture is not as good. Crunchy, did you pre-order the Apple Watch Series 4 to check your heart condition after all these long hours of testing the Pimax HMDs? Crunchy, I do have a Google Wear smartwatch. So I'm not in the Apple ecosystem at all. Spooktooth asks, do you think we will see Pimax on the shelves in brick and mortar retail stores? I don't think so at the moment. I don't know what is their plans, but I truly don't believe they are going to be on the brick and mortar store. Push limits. Who's going to challenge Pimax now? I don't know. I don't know. Frank Zappa, fantastic channel. Thanks, Sebastian. Frank, so glad that you enjoy the channel, really. You're welcome, Seeps. Happy that you enjoy the stream. CP Geek asks, do you think the 5K Plus or 8K would be good enough to enjoy watching a 4K movie in a virtual IMAX style movie theater? Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, still the input signal, right? It's 1440p, but it will still look nice. Sir, totally average. Sebastian can't afford a 2080 Ti right now. I totally can understand. What do you think about the Lenovo Explorer being 100 on eBay now? The Lenovo Explorer is an awesome headset. Here it is. For $100, it's a friggin' steal, and you should get it now. Even though it's last generation. Proud Dog, good to have you here, Proud Dog. And Proud Dog says, hey Seb, congratulations and dedication on the Pimax review. You're welcome. Glad to have you on the channel, Proud Dog, really. PDM2P says, I think a close inspection of the SDE will resolve my decision between 8K and 5K Plus. That ladder chart, though, was my initial decision to go for 5K Plus. Brilliant idea, thank you. Yeah, I thought that ladder chart, it will really allow you to see at what level you can still read. And for the Pimax 5K Plus, yes, I could read at like the 10 level, but for the 8K, no chance. And Ashikira gotta go. Okay, yes. I think I'm also going to go quite soon. But of course, you can still ask your questions. Carl Selke, you would stick with the 5K Plus even if you could upgrade to the 8K, to 8KX in the future? I need more information on the 8KX. I don't know. Okay, Crunchy, I see Apple Watch is the only wearable that has over-the-counter electrocardiogram. Okay, wow, cool. Nice. Yeah, probably I need that now. Sebastian, buying Lighthouse and Wands would set the price of a Pimax as close as 1,400 euro. And buying an HTC Vive bundle will be the best and cheapest solution that will boost HTC sales. Yeah, I would say, why don't you go for a used HTC Vive for 300 euros and then get the 5K Plus. We don't know about the price for the Pimax 5K Plus Noob J, but you can pre-order it in October. Sebastian, but won't be better 8K with high clarity and no SDE than 5K Plus with high clarity and more SDE? Yeah, but the clarity is not better on the 8K. And Lone Tech needs to go to sleep soon. Yeah, me too. Actually, I'm really, really tired. Hello, did you try the HTC Vive with mounted GVR lens? I did. Picture comparison with 5K, please. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing. The same thing. Oh, I've catched up with all the chats. Great. And wow, Jeremy, thank you so much, Jeremy Kopchak, for becoming a $10 Patreon. And wow, Jeremy, that is incredible. Thank you so much. And again, if you want more content from me, if you want the full picture, if you want to get all the background information, if you want to become part of the VR Elite, and if you want to support this very, very good channel, then join the VR Elite, join my Patreon for only one adult beverage a month, $3. You can get all the behind the scenes information. You can get, yeah, really, you can see the thumbnail first. Before everyone, the Patreons saw the thumbnail first and all the process of me making that review. So join the Patreon, support the channel, get awesome VR content, and join the VR Elite at patreon.com/Sebastian Ang. And you know what? I'm going to write that into the chat right now so that you can go there right now and join the VR Elite. So this is how I can stay independent by not taking money from Pimax, by not taking money from HTC, by not taking money from Oculus, only taking money from you guys, so I can stay honest and independent. Okay, let me check that picture. I haven't watched Sweevivor's review. Less contrast, colder colors. Yeah, I mean, Sweevivor really, he went so deep into it. It's incredible. I'm going to do more videos, guys. I'm going to do more videos on both headsets. This review was only the beginning to give you something easy, digestible. Now, every single week, I'm going to give you some more infos on the Pimax 8K and on the Pimax 5K Plus. Solid Freeman. Sebastian, don't you think the Pimax is quite exclusive? Things are going very fast and expensive. I have my Oculus, it's great. It's VR. Of course, it's awesome. Was not even there just a while ago. It does not make my PC explode. I can't really wait. I can really wait. Yeah, if you can wait, that's fine. Enjoy your Rift. If you haven't seen the wide FOV, that's fine. Never try wide FOV headsets because then going back will be tough. All right, guys, I've catched up with the chat and I think I'm going to do a quick round. I'm going to do a quick round of audio chat with you guys. So if you want to talk with me, if you want to call me, go to the MRTV Discord server and go to the audio chat. Go to the audio chat and speak with me. It's going to be like a talk session, and then I think I'm going to go to bed. Okay. Now I am here. So if you want to talk with me on audio, then simply go to the MRTV Discord server and go to the general audio, the general voice chat. So, hello there. I'm now on the general voice chat. Is there anybody who would like to talk with me right now? I don't hear yet. Hello? Zaid, hello?
I don't think it's something to say.
Hi. Hi, Zaid. How are you doing?
Hi, I guess.
Okay, Zaid, you need to
very good, thanks.
you need to speak with me
please,
over
not a
the
disaster.
Discord. Do not speak with me over the YouTube because there's not distortion, there's delay. Hello? Hello? Zaid, do you hear me? Hello? Zaid?
Yeah.
Anybody else would like to talk with me? Winnie. Nobody wants to talk with me now. Winnie, we can hear you, but you have to say something now.
I don't think you can hear me.
We can hear you.
We can hear you, yes?
Oh, I unmuted my mic and didn't even notice. I'm trying to put on my VR headset to use the mic. So, people are asking about the super sampling, myself included. So, obviously, the 5K Plus and the 8K have the same input resolution, but the 8K Plus has its own upscaler. So, everybody wants to know, what is the max super sampling you can throw at both of these before you get diminishing returns? And then, what's the image quality compared between the both at their max super sample settings?
All right. So, as I mentioned before, like it truly depends on your graphics card, of course. And well, for the super sampling, you will need to put a higher super sampling rate on the 8K in order to get the same picture that you can get from the 5K Plus. So in the test that I did now, I didn't use any super sampling, and the reason is that even with the 1080 Ti, without super sampling, it already got to its limits. You know, it already got to its limits. So that's why I didn't apply any more super sampling. Probably once I get the 2080 Ti, then I might try that with lots of super sampling. But with a 1080 Ti, even without super sampling and at P-Tool quality setting 1.0, we didn't see, it was already like very close to its edge.
Yeah, even though it wouldn't be playable, you would still be able to do something like look at text or something to give a comparison.
I could,
of
but
what
then
the max
it would be like
SS is.
just be like a slideshow. I could do that, but
Just to show what future video cards could do with each is basically why people would want to know.
Yes, that makes sense. I can try that. For sure.
And the Oculus Go comparison as well sounds great.
Yeah, I will do that, and I'm going to do a lot more videos on the Pimax very soon.
Other than that, fantastic review, and love that this live thing you did. I already donated and will again when the other.
Yeah, I saw. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much.
Brother.
Really glad that you enjoyed it.
Sebastian,
Yes.
All right,
you should try the Wave VR because it would be cool if we could get you into it and then it's kind of like VR chat, but it's music based, but you can get a bunch of people in at the same time.
Okay, yes, I know now what you're talking about. Yes, I totally know now what you're talking about. It was like they also did like some disco for the movie, right?
It's like Glitch Mob and Imogen Heap, you know.
Awesome. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and it's social VR. But anyways, great VR. Channel, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, and thanks for calling in. And before I say anything more, I would like to say thank you to John Overhauled for sending me a super chat, and he said thanks for the honest review. I can't wait. Great, John. Thanks for being on my channel. All right, Colin is also here. Colin Webb, did you watch my review?
Hi, Sebastian.
Hi, Colin. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm okay.
Good.
I think your review's fantastic.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
You've done a really good job.
Thank you, man.
There's a problem.
I'm really happy that you enjoyed it.
Yeah. The thing is, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
The thing is, you know the future headsets.
Yeah.
Especially from the Oculus, it's the I think it's the half dome. It's going to be 140 field of view.
Yeah, but it will take another like 3 years for that to arrive.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 years. I mean, is that going to appeal to you? If 140 field of view, 140 field of view.
I mean, now I'm kind of spoiled already now, right? With that
yeah,
170.
You're spoiled. That's what I mean. You're spoiled.
You're right. I'm spoiled. But the thing is, who knows? Probably they can pull it off with like completely no distortion at all. But Star VR 1 is already doing it, so I don't know. Probably there's something more to the varifocal thing.
Yeah, I think Oculus now, looking at Pimax, are going to have to step up the game now. Because they know that the enthusiasts are going for the Pimax now.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
Which is fantastic. I love competition.
Yeah, absolutely. It's good for everyone, right?
You know what? I love the Pimax. Yeah. Even because the Pimax is gonna step all the big boys. They're gonna have to step up the game now.
Absolutely.
Thanks
agreed.
to the Pimax.
Totally agreed. Exactly.
Anybody have any guesstimates about how much the Pimax will cost?
I really don't know. I have no idea. Well, I will give them my suggestion, and let's see if they take it or not. And yeah, I will definitely report back to you what's going to be the outcome. But definitely, you will hear about the price of the Pimax 8K and 5K Plus first here on MRTV.
I think it's going to be over $1,000.
I hope not.
For the enthusiasts.
I hope not. Guys, thank you so much for being here, but I'm now completely tired and I need to stop this. I need to go to bed. I hope you guys understand.
I have one question for you, Sebastian.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're going to talk more next time, but now I'm just too tired. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this. Please share my video. And if you have not subscribed to MRTV yet, do so now. And again, if you want to support this channel because you love the stuff that I'm doing, then consider joining the VR Elite. You will get so many more background information. You will get extra videos, and you will be very cool. So join the VR Elite, join my Patreon, and the link is in the description below. All right, that is truly everything that I got for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed it. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed to MRTV yet, do so now. I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode. Really need to go pee now.